What I'm looking for, I've got dead silver birch here. This is particularly old, and what we're going to do is peel off. What we're going to do is peel off the bark. Sometimes it comes off in big sheets. Sometimes it's like this is little, like that. And when we've got enough, I'll show you what we're going to do with it. So we've firmly packed our birch bark now, or as much as I've got. I prefer a little bit more in the middle, but that's all I've got. Once we've packed our tin of birch bark, we need to pierce the tin so the vapour can escape and collect and recondense into our oil. If we do this from the inside of the tin pointing out, this will give us a natural funnel shape which will sit nicely on our baked bean can. We've buried our baked bean can, and we bury it so it stays level with the ground when we put the lid on. Also, the ground will cool the can, making the vapour condense back quicker. We then sit the tin with a slightly funneled shaped hole over top. And now we build a fire on top of this. The heat of the fire needs to get to about 300 plus degrees to produce the vapour from the bark. A good fire on top now, and we'll need to keep this burning for approximately half an hour to an hour. It's only a small fire in, so it's only a small tin. You can do this on a much bigger scale with a larger drum and do it overnight or a longer period of time. But it's only a small fire in, and we'll see how as you can see, the fire is burning very hot now. Now we're going to actually let this burn out around the tin and cool down naturally. So the fire's burnt away to ashes now. And now what we've got to do is clear the ashes away so they don't fall in our oil and remove the pot. Almost the truth. We remove the tin above. A lot of black marks there, so that looks good. And we look down and we can see a glistening of oil. So it's been successful. Now we've got to put this out the ground. This is what remains of the birch bark once it's been fired, and you can use this for fire lighting like a charcoal. Removed our baked bean can now, and there is oil in there, which is good. And stick a stick and see how much we got, and there we have it. Black, or Russian gold they used to call this, and this has been made into, traditionally, was the rigging for old sailing ships. It used to be like a creosote. They used to stop it rotting, but it can also be used as creosote on wood and stuff like that in the woods. You can reduce this down over heat now and add it with bear fat, pine fat, animal fat and things like that, or pine resin I should say, and you make a glue or pine pitch it's called then. That's what they used to seal the holes up in birch bark's canoes. And it also makes a good stainer for your knives to your handles if you're doing it in the woods and things like that. But there we are, birch bark